about to chop it up in a minute. Let me get across the street type shit. Sunlight type shit, you heard me? Yeah. Hey. You see the glow, man. You see the glow, yeah. I just got up type shit. You heard me? You see the glow. Hey, grand risings, man. Shout out to the tribe, man. Had to chop it up with y'all. I'm on my travels right now. You heard me? Hey, dawg, I ain't no fucking hater, you heard me? But I was like, dang, you know what fucking disgusts me, dawg? Blowed out, cigarette ass, dusty ass. I don't even use this word, dog, but I had to use this bitch today. Peon ass motherfuckers. Dusty motherfuckers. That's what I really use. Dusty motherfuckers. You heard me? To each his own, bitch. You feel some type of way, hey, it got to be the truth, you feel me? One thing I don't like, dog, is dusty motherfuckers, bro. My whole life, I got some beautiful ass family members, dog. I ain't gonna lie, like, I got one of the greatest family. You know what I'm saying? I got some of the greatest family members. Like, we throwed off like a motherfucker. But the type of throwed off we ain't like no football throwed off type shit. We like a frisbee type shit, you feel me? Because we always shake back, we always come back. And something I noticed, like, throughout my whole life, me and all my brothers and sisters, my mom and all us type shit, we always dealt with some fucking hate. Cause I feel like, dog, we dealt with the greatest amount of jealousy, envy, and hate, you hear me? Because we some beautiful motherfuckers, dog. I ain't gonna lie, I got a beautiful ass family, bro. My mama, my brother, my sisters, my daddy, my cousins. Hey, I got some beautiful ass family members, dog. Even though all skin folk ain't kinfolk, you hear me? But what I'm saying is, hey, throughout my whole life, bro, even when I was young, my mama was like, she put me on game and shit. And sometimes she ain't put me on game, I put myself on game, and I paid attention to how motherfuckers would act and treat her, you feel me? And because my mama beautiful as a motherfucker, bitch. Look at me. Bitch, look at me, bitch. This not even a bragger, bro. So let me put my mask back on, bitch. Cause I'm around a bunch of dusty motherfuckers, right? This ain't, you hear me? Hey, if you feel it, hey, that's on you, bitch. Get out your feelings. Bitch, I'm in Shreveport, bitch. It's dusty as a fuck. Like, one thing I learned, bro, I'm a traveler. I like traveling. I travel a lot, right? One thing I've been learning lately, and you know, my travel guides, you know my ancestors and my spirit guides that travel with me, they was like, Vabo, you gotta make sure that you do not cross the borders or going into any dusty ass territories. And I'm like, bro, a lot of timelines is dead, nigga. Energy dense and shit. And I'm at this fucking this stop and shit, cause I came out here to Shreveport a couple times. I'm like, every time I come out here, it's just dusty ass energy, bro. Like, even when I was in Atlanta, bro, it was just dusty nigga energy, bro. Like, dirty nigga energy. And I was like, hey, nigga, these niggas the walking dead, bro. And you got straight life, and niggas don't like that shit, you hear me? And I was like, bro, one thing as a chosen one, hey, this like some Kool-Aid, you hear me? Some kiwi strawberry type shit. So this like some chosen ones, and it's when you on semen retention, you feel me? So, hey, pick up what resonate with you and leave behind what you don't for somebody else, you feel me? But I'm out here and I got the glow and shit, and all these people just look like, no disrespect, but some of these people look like they should have died like maybe 40 years ago and they still hanging on. You feel me? And I'm like, damn. And here it is, I'm walking through this bitch, they doing all their little witchcraft and shit, all these little all they little throwing their little hate and shit. And I was like, bro, when you got the glow, bro, when you got this reddish hue in your face, when you just so vibrant, you so viggy and so so vigorous and so vibrant, bro, you really gotta stay away from places that don't even have the same resonancy as you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay away from places that don't have that current, that circulation, because that's what causes stagnation in your situation. And then, you know what I'm saying, you got haters that's trying to come into your magnetation, hating on your magnetism because you pull all things benevolency and malevolency into your path, right? And on this journey, dog, I realized, like, hey, you gotta, I know some people be like, hey, you gotta do your natal chart, do your birth chart, woo. To be honest, bro, you gotta go where it's life and where life resonates with you, because you can't be going into areas where it's death and just crime and just low vibrational shit. Like lately, I've been looking up a lot of blue zones and shit like that. You know, the blue zones is where people don't even smoke, eat bad, none of that shit, and they live longer than the average people, right? Hold on, y'all. Let me get some real quick. I just got up maybe like 15 minutes ago. I'm on a bus right now. Like, bitch, let me cover my face up. Don't even deserve to look at me. You could be like, nigga, that's conceited, that's egotistical, that's arrogant as fuck. Nah, nigga. There's some motherfuckers that don't deserve to look at you, bro. You feel me? I'm like, dog. Not only do they not deserve to look at you, they don't deserve to be in your energy. They don't deserve no conversation from you. They don't even deserve a look from you. And they damn sure don't deserve to be sitting in your energy. I'm by myself type shit, dude. You feel me? Probably looking like a sore thumb, but hey, and my eyesight, they're fucking sore sight to see. And I ain't coming on here to be all negative and shit, you feel me? It's just like a bunch of broken ass crayons and shit hating on you because you chose to take care of your crayon. Like, I had a partner, you heard me? He always be like, damn, T, you always on some self-preservation type shit. Matter of fact, like, I articulate a lot of these actions, you feel me? But I don't. Like, the type of motherfucker I am, I live in the moment, you heard me? So, a lot of people be knowing words for certain things, but they know words for certain things. I'm using the actions of certain things. You know, certain people know the nouns and how to pronunciate the nouns. My energy field know how to pronunciate the actions. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people not activating the practices and the lifestyles that me and you dwell within. And that's what's keeping us dwelling above these murky waters. That's what's allowing us to let that lotus flower bloom. You understand what I'm saying? Unlike everyone else has been consumed by the darkness. What we have done, we took the darkness, transmuted it, and turned it into light. Hold on, I got a bat in the cave upstairs. All right, my attic looking good, a little good. I'm gonna go wash up and shit in a minute. But yeah, man, you know, it just filled with hatred and low vibration of motherfuckers, bro. And they bitter, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay away from the bitter motherfuckers because you getting better. But one thing my partner said, cause he put me on game about this shit. I ain't never really looked at it like that, but he put me on game about this shit. He was like, hey, bro, you really the master of self-preservation, longevity type shit. Cause he always ask me my age and shit. No, this nigga know his birthday before my birthday, but I don't really celebrate birthdays no more because that's casting spells and doing ritual work on you and making you age fast. Like, I live in a moment. I told my TD the other day, you heard me, I told my auntie the other day, I was like, look, I don't even care what time it is or what day it is. I just know when it's time for me to, I just know when this is necessary for me to bust a move, you feel me? And she was like, I wish I could be like that. I wish I could live like that, but I gotta make sure I get to work and clock in and shit. I'm like, hey, it's mind over matter type shit. This time is a man-made construct. So the type of mindset I'm on, I was like, bro, I don't care about what day it is, what month it is, what year it is. None of that shit even real, bro. That's just some type of understanding that everybody agreed to come and utilize to have an understanding, an understanding. You feel me? And I'm like, bro, think about somebody that don't even know what time it is, day it is. I'm pretty sure he moving on a different type of speed. You know, and to me, I just look at it like, hey, it make you age slower. You know what I'm saying? All type of ish. But you just gotta, when you live like that, you gotta trust your intuition and trust your knowings of self. Then relying on external forces. You know, for example, I was in St. Croix, the Witches Island, and a lot of motherfuckers, it was just dude just kept on riding around, and he tried to get all in my energy and shit. And he kept on riding around saying, it's about to rain, it's about to rain. And I was like, nigga, no, it's not. And I ain't gonna lie, boy, it had heavy ass rain clouds too. But you know what I did? Nigga, I made the sun come out. And I was like, don't come around me with that dusty ass energy, nigga. You trying to project what you want. But hey, when you the thermostat, bro, you can't let these thermometers put in their fucking request. That's on them. If they fucking bust cause the heat too hot, they froze cause, you know what I'm saying, the temperatures, you just too cold, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay cold-blooded on these fucking sour ass niggas and bitches. Back on my ginger, gotta wake back up. I want to get back on the bus and lay back down and go to sleep, but time to do a little work while I could sit down and relax and I could breathe type shit, even though these bitches on my ass on the bus and shit. But we know how it's all scripted. We already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We know the true mature effects. Right? But yeah, man. You become a target, bro, when you get this light. When you got this glow. And the world is drenched and drowning in darkness. Chaos, confusion, misusing, abusing, misdirection. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day, not the other day, well, it was yesterday, but I was just watching this little clip, right? It was a doctor, he wasn't getting any visitors and any patients. So he had painted a soccer ball, but it was a metal ball. So everybody that went to go kick it thought it was a soccer ball, was fucking their legs up. Then he had 10 patients. And I was like, bro, see, this world show you what they do, bro. I fuck with Dr. Sebi. I don't fuck with Big Pharma. But you see what Big Pharma have to do and this world have to do. It have to make you sick in order for them to have clientele and customers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game is rigged, bro. You think a lot of shit happening in your life might be due to your lack of understanding, but if you understand, you'll realize that, hey, everywhere you go, every doorknob you open and turn, there's a trap door. Somebody playing Yu-Gi-Oh and shit. And the only fucking hand they got is fucking face down, trap down cards, trap down, face down cards, you feel me? But you gotta trust your intuition and you gotta go within yourself, right? Understand what's really going on around you, right? Here it is, she could smoke way across the street. She wanna smoke a cigarette on side me because they trying to fucking dirty up my aura field and shit, but I'm fresh as a bitch, I'm clean as a bitch. Even though I am about to wash my face and wipe down a little bit, but I'm fresh as a bitch. Here it is, you got motherfuckers trying to smoke cigarettes and do death magic and black magic and I don't know, bro. I don't be doing this little nasty shit. But the witches and warlocks, when they do their witchcraft and their Wicca and shit, they can make flies come out of nowhere. And I was like, what type of dirty nigga energy is that? You know what I'm saying? They can make flies come out of nowhere. That shit weak and weird. And I was like, shit, I guess they the opposite of us, cause nigga, I can make butterflies and dragonflies and ladybugs come out of nowhere. You feel me? So I was like, hey, bro, you really gotta stay out of dusty environments and dusty places and shit. I'm traveling though, but it's like these fucking LintLickers and these dust bunnies be fucking everywhere. Really though. You feel me? And that just means you can't be anywhere, everywhere. I should have hopped on the plane, but I was like, bro, I'm not trying to go through that airport security and have to raise my hand up again and they fucking try to fry me like I'm in the fucking chemotherapy patient. Cause all that shit in the airport got all that technology that's fucking frying your body, especially when they make you go through the machine and you gotta raise your hand up like this. That machine trying to fry you, bro. And I was like, bro, I'm not about to keep on letting them do that to me. And then it's just so much shit going on. I don't want to get off topic and shit, but you think majority of these technologies and these transportation devices is to help you, but it's to harm you, bro. You use Lyft and Uber, they know where you at. And depending on who the driver is and how much they care about the driver, they'll even kill the driver and cause a calculated incident to say whoopty whoop, just to get rid of your ass. If you ride the airplanes and shit, like I said, you gotta go through so many different electromagnetism, negative EMF fucking frequencies just to get scanned and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then if you ride the light rails and shit that they got in the little cities and shit, like the little trains, that shit is hitting you with negative electricity because you riding on that bitch and it's shooting all this electricity over your head. I know it's all topic and shit, but that's just, you know how it be. But back on topic and shit, yeah, bro, you really gotta stay away from the dusties and shit. But the thing about that, even the DirtBags, you know what I'm saying? The dusty motherfuckers, they the shadow clan, right? But the thing about having the glow and the light is that you did the most shadow work. You went to the deepest, darkest of shadows, darker than they shadows, and you came back out on top. You came back with your light, you know what I'm saying? Came back light bright, and they don't like that shit. Because most motherfuckers that do their shadow work or go to the dark side, because you know the real light is in the dark, bro. Everything grow in the dark. The sun, people feel like the sun make you grow, but it's just another form of fertilizer, right? No difference from Miracle-Gro or the land being fertile with all of the different calcium and seleniums and different, you know what I'm saying, things necessary so that the plant can reach its highest fucking expectation. And that's why I say being a chosen one and also being on semen retention, bro, you're going to outgrow your environments and you got to go to the environments where you could grow. Think about taking a palm tree and trying to grow a palm tree in fucking Canada. And think about trying to grow a palm tree in Miami or in the islands of St. Croix or St. Lucia or some shit. Y'all tell me in the comment section where that tree gonna grow the best. Same thing for a coconut tree. You can't try to grow no fucking coconut tree in fucking Idaho. But I guarantee you could definitely grow that motherfucker in Miami, or you could definitely grow that bitch in St. Thomas or Jamaica real good. You feel what I'm saying? So your environment is everything, dog, and you gotta listen to your spirit guides, listen to your travel agents, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to travel, because we was never supposed to be just getting houses and laying in them bitches and sitting there and getting stuck there. I mean, yeah, it ain't nothing like having a place you could go to, a safe haven, but at the end of the day, what you own owns you. You understand what I'm saying? And all I own right now is a backpack. I'm on some Ninja Turtle shit, bitch. My house is my shell. You feel me? And I move around with it well. But, you know, the evilness will not prevail. Let me go ahead and get back to the message, you feel me? Just try to stay away from the dusties, bro. Like, I'm out here, and I see dudes all in their work uniforms and shit and all that, and I'm like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've been having the same clothes for maybe, like, a month, 2 months, same clothes, bro. I had 3 pair of pants, but I had to drop down to 2. I gotta get some more shirts and some more socks. I did get a new hoodie today. I got that bitch for like $2 though. You know what I'm saying? You know I went to get the clutch on. clutchy type shit. But yeah, bro, I mean, even in apparel that ain't even brand new, when you got the glow and you on semen retention, you a chosen one, bro, you just fucking brighten shit up. Told you, bro, you got the Midas touch, bro. It's like what they said with I forgot his name, Joseph. He was the man of many hats, many coats, and he was like Peacock. I gotta go release myself, so we gonna finish this jokes, right? But yeah, man, you know, you just gotta stay away from the dusties, bro. The niggas that's blowed out, burnt out, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that don't got the juice no more, you know what I'm saying? They mad cause you got the juice. And long as you preserve the juice and respect the juice, you gonna have the juice for all eternity. Like I was saying, my partner, dog, he threw the word on me and I stuck with it ever since. But he was like, hey, bro, you really be on your self-preservation shit. And I was like, what you mean, bro? Because I really wasn't, I know what preservation mean, but I was like, I really wasn't locked in with that word. I was like, what angle you coming at me with? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, bro, you really be taking care of your shit, taking care of yourself. You know how to save your money, you take care of your clothes, take care of your teeth and your health and shit. And I was like, word? I ain't know you was examining a nigga like that. You pay attention, it ain't gonna cost you, but you know, you pay attention, motherfuckers will tell on themselves. You feel me? I mean, or they'll just tell you the truth. But you know they don't want to tell you the truth straight up. Because the serpent seeds must go left and right, side to side. They can't come at it straight up, you feel me? And I was like, damn, dog, you know what? I'm gonna start going a little bit harder since you highlighting that characteristic trait of me. And you know what I'm saying? You being on semen retention, you being the chosen one, bro, you really amplify that characteristic trait. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I say, bro, you could be wearing the dustiest clothes, but you the brightest thing in the room, bro. And that shit crazy, dog. And I was like, yeah, I gotta watch the environments I go to, even where I travel through, because a lot of these places fucking dark and dense. And just, motherfuckers just look blowed out, bro, tired. You know what I'm saying? And their whole objective is to create false illusions of fires everywhere around you, using witchcraft and Wicca and shit. But you can't even pay that shit no mind, you feel me? I mean, you gotta pay attention to your surroundings and shit. Cause you know nigga trying to set you up and take you out. But hey, you gotta realize, I ain't never see nobody in my fucking life do no cowboy shit and fucking broke the sun up and brought it down and put it in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you too bright for the darkness to take you out. You feel me? But you still gotta keep your head on a swivel type shit, cause niggas is haters, niggas is blowed out. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gave themselves to the ways of this materialistic ass world of darkness. You know what I'm saying? Just for material gains and shit. And that wasn't the best thing to do in the long run, you feel me? So they mad at you, cause you still doing your thing. So you know you gotta keep on pushing that shit. Everybody else got pulled into that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though. Let me go ahead and alleviate myself. It's like, hey, a lot of motherfuckers have been decomposed in the belly of the beast. But the difference about us is we chose to go into the belly of the beast so we could split that bitch right down the middle from the inside out. Some people ain't choose to get eaten and they was devoured. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, respect the light, protect the energy at all costs. I'ma fuck with y'all. I got up. Ooh-wee.